What is good with y'all, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest method to get these new free dark matters in NBA 2K23 My Team, which is going to be Alonzo Mourning, as you can see right here. And then obviously it's also going to be this Gilbert Arenas. Before we get into it, make sure to go ahead and drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I post My Team videos every single day, but let me go ahead and get straight into this. So, as you guys can see, they added these new cards, the Gilbert Arenas and this Alonzo Mourning, and they just added these. Before it was Steve Smith and Malik Sealy. And if you guys are wondering if you should trust me, as you guys can see, I got both of the cards during the last two reward cards, which is Malik Sealy and Steve Smith, and I got them both within the first week of them coming out, just by doing the methods that I'm about to show you guys. And I'm going to easily get these ones as well, and you guys can too. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see with this Gilbert Arenas, he's going to be in this triple threat online mode. As you can see on the top left, it hasn't updated yet, but he is going to be in this triple threat online mode, as you can see right there. But he's also probably going to be in this triple threat online co-op mode. As you can see over there on the right, it still says Steve Smith, but he is going to be there. It's just the reason he's not there yet at the time of you watching this is because I just started filming this video the second that the season dropped. But he is going to be in triple threat co-op. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because a lot of people think the best way to get this Gilbert Arenas is going to be by playing triple threat online, and that is not the case. It's not. Trust me. I played a ton of triple threat online games during the last reward cards, and I did not get Steve Smith from playing it. I played so many triple threat online games, but I only played 15 triple threat online co-op games, and then I already got Steve Smith. And of course, with triple threat online co-op, you do need at least one friend to be playing with. So I was playing with two of my friends, and we were all playing. And in the 15th game, when we got him, all three of us got him. So not only are you gonna get the card, but also your buddy is gonna get him as well. If you guys do need someone to play with, go drop your username in the comments, and people are gonna be linking up and playing with each other. But this is easily the fastest way to get Gilbert Arenas is by playing co-op. All you have to do is play co-op and make sure you have it on the competitive match type. If you have it on the co-op match type, it's not going to work. You need to have it on the competitive match type. And like I said, I was able to get him in 15 games in terms of the Steve Smith. And I'm going to be using that same method to go ahead and pick up this Gilbert Arenas. Co-op is easily the fastest way to get this. Don't waste your time in Triple Threat Online unless you just want to play it for fun. It is possible to get them there, but it's going to be much, much faster. It's been proven by myself and by tons of people in the community that co-op is the much faster way to go ahead and get Gilbert Arenas. So definitely play co-op. Again, if you need someone to play with, go drop your username and your console in the comments, and some people could be linking up with each other to play. But anyways, in terms of this Alonzo Mourning, he is going to be in Triple Threat offline and Clutch Time offline's wheel. If you win games in Clutch Time Offline, if you didn't know, there's a wheel that you spin, and there's a chance of you getting the same card that's in Triple Threat Offline. Now, again, this is a similar thing. As you can see, I've played 60 Triple Threat Offline games, and I've never got Malik Sealy from playing Triple Threat Offline. So it's just not, it's the slowest way to get him is by playing Triple Threat Offline. Do not try to play Triple Threat Offline to get this Alonzo Mourning. It is going to not, it's going to take you so many games unless you're very, very lucky. It'll probably take you hundreds of games. I've seen so many people in the community have to play 150, 200 plus games just to go ahead and get this card. So for this Alonzo Mourning, again, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. I picked up Malik, so like I said, I played 60 Triple Threat Offline games and couldn't get Malik Sealy, so I went over to Clutch Time Offline, and within my second game, I swear to you, trust me, I'm not lying, it was in one of my streams from a couple weeks ago, so if you guys don't believe me, you can go check it out. But in my second game of going ahead and playing Clutch Time Offline, I got Malik Sealy off the spin the wheel. Now, you probably won't get this lucky with this Alonzo Mourning, but I'm assuming you could probably get him within about 10 to 20 games at most. And like I said, I was able to get him in my second game. It's definitely going to be faster than Triple Threat Offline. Again, like I said, this is not only something that has happened to me, but also to other people in the community as well, including some of my friends, where they said a similar thing happened to them, where they played 50 plus Triple Threat Offline games, never got the Malik Sealy, but they went over to Clutch Time Offline and played just about 5 to 10 games and were able to get him. So I'm assuming it's going to be the exact same thing here with this Alonzo Mourning. So in terms of how am I going to get him, I'm going to be playing Clutch Time Offline. I'm going to be playing probably 10 games, 20 games. It depends. It'll see how my luck is. Obviously, it's all about luck. Whether or not you'll get him off the spin the wheel, of course, you need to win your Clutch Time Offline games. So to do this, just put in your best players. Put in a guy that can shoot deep threes like a Steve Smith. Obviously, I don't use Desmond Bane. I use Malik Sealy. But and you can go ahead and use these cards to go ahead and easily blow out the CPU. It's very easy. Just do step back 4-point shots and you'll easily get a big lead, and then you can just AFK the rest of the game and watch YouTube or do whatever you want, and then go ahead and spin that wheel and try to pick up this Alonzo Mourning. And I'm telling you guys, that's a very easy way to do it. But obviously with this triple threat online co-op, you're not going to be able to do that for Gilbert Arenas because you're playing online against real opponents. So again, you're going to have to be at least decent at the game if you do want to try to pick up this Arenas, and whatever buddy you're playing with is going to have to be good as well. Because again, like I said, it took us 15 games, 15 wins to go ahead and get this Gilbert Arenas, but me and my buddies really don't lose, so it didn't take that long. And again, we got him within about the first 3-4 days of the season. I think it was on day 3 of the when the new season came out in terms of the Steve Smith. And we're going to be using that same method to go ahead and pick up this Gilbert Arenas. And trust me, it's the fastest method. Go into Triple Threat Online Co-op, get one of your friends to hop on a center. Like if they have a Yao, obviously that'd be ideal. If not, you can rock like I have Dikembe, or I have Hakeem Olajuwon. And you can go ahead and run one of those guys to go ahead and have a center, and then also have one of your other friends or yourself run on a 3-point shooting guy like a Steve Smith or something, or a Glenn Rice, somebody that can dribble and get open looks and threes. And that's really going to be your best method to winning games in this, is by going ahead and running one of your friends at center and yourself at a guard. And if you have 3 people, which is the most ideal, because if not, you're going to have an AI on your team. You're going to want to have somebody else on another shooting build, and you guys can easily just run it up. If whoever the guard is just good enough to ISO, it shouldn't be too hard to win games in this. But again, I would tell you guys it's the fastest method to get him. It doesn't mean it's impossible to get him in Triple Threat Online. One of my friends did get the Steve Smith in Triple Threat Online, so it is possible. Or not Steve Smith, Danny Ferry last season in Triple Threat Online. So it is possible, but in my experience and in the experience of the community, it's usually much slower getting him in Triple Threat Online and much faster in getting him in Triple Threat Online Co-op. And a very similar thing here with this Alonzo Mourning is that it's going to be much slower in Triple Threat Offline, much slower, very much slower. And go ahead and just play Clutch Time offline for your best chance of going ahead and picking him up. But again, it's all about luck, so you might get unlucky and still not be able to get him. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you made it this far into the video, though, I would say if you made it this far into the video, comment the word Arenas for Gilbert Arenas. Comment the word Arenas if you did make it this far in the video. And again, both of these reward cards are very, very good. Gilbert Arenas has a very good jump shot with that O'Shea Brissett base, alongside also having the Curry slide / Curry size up escape package. That's going to be very, very good. He's going to be a really good point guard option. Obviously, he's only 6'4". That's the only issue with the card, but other than that, he's going to be really good at the point. And he also does get tray fade. And then also for this Alonzo Mourning, he does seem to have a really good jump shot alongside some great animations and almost every defensive Hall of Fame badge in the game. So definitely go ahead and try to grind for these cards using the methods that I told you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Comment the word Arenas if you made it this far. Sub up to the channel if you're new. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.